Okay. Hello, teacher. Good morning. Um, for my last speech, I'm going to talk about some controversial situations, controversial issues, and for example, the abortion, euthanasia, suicide, tattoos, and adoption, yeah, of homoparental couples. Okay, let's get started. Mm, oh my god. Sorry. Okay. Mm, okay, the abortion. Induced abortion is the voluntary termination of pregnancy through the removal or extirp of an embryon, yeah, or fetus, according to OMS. Estimates around 56 million in those abortions, and approximately 4 or 5% of them are performed in security. The statistics are really uh, alarmed, and if many women risk their lives during this procedure. A study from the United States suggests that a legal abortion will be much safer than giving birth. Yeah, what is? uh, One team found that women are 40 times more likely to die during or of on yeah during or after the a normal parto. Oh my god, how do you say parto? Uh, uh, yeah, giving birth, and is bueno, yeah, given the birth than from complications from an abortion. The main complications of an unsafe abortion are severe bleeding, uh, infections, uh, peritonitis, and lesion in the vagina and uterus. There can also be long-term consequences that affects future pregnancies, including infertility. I'm moderate about abortion. Yeah, I'm moderate. Uh, I think there are different situations in which option is a good option. Yeah. For example, when the woman health is in danger, and if the woman was sexually opposed, abusada sexualmente, and became pregnant, or if the baby has some malformation that may prevent you from having a good quality of life. On the other hand, I'm against women who want to have an abortion simply because they do not want to take care of a child. Some women come to have an abortion continuously, simple because they become pregnant and didn't take care of themselves. Currently, there are many, uh, oh my god, uh, métodos anticonceptivos, yeah, to avoid get pregnant. It sounds very ridiculous to prefer to have an abortion to use a condom to avoid getting pregnant. But hey, that's just my point of view. Um, okay, the next topic to be discussed is euthanasia. Oh my god. Okay, euthanasia is the act of intentionally causing the death of the person suffering from an incurable disease, or in order to prevent them from suffering. I remain neutral about it because it seems to me that it's a good option for people with um, incurable disease, and such as cancer, yeah, for example, people who are in coma and have no hope to recovering. Or it's simple, seems to me that it's a good option for people who suffer from a disease that causes them a lot of physical and emotional pain. Uh, there is a the debate, the debate between conservative people and liberal people, because conservative people believe that only God can take uh, life. Yeah, solamente Dios puede quitar la vida. Uh, however, liberal people are more open-minded and prefer to give a painless death to people who have diseases incurable. Even though I remain neutral from my own experience, I consider that euthanasia is a good option. So, some years ago, in my family, we had to make the decision to carry out the euthanasia process for an aunt who was in coma, and okay, sorry, she had brain death causes by a car accident, and yeah, for almost a year she was mm, connected to different devices that kept her alive. But finally, my family decided that it was better to give her a painless death, so that she could rest in peace. Uh, it was very painful, but that was the best decision. Oh my god. Sorry, teacher. Okay, I don't want to get sentimental. Okay, next. Uh, okay. Hand in hand, yeah, with the issue of euthanasia is the suicide. Suicide is taking one's own life. It's that thought occurs when someone wants to end her life. A suicide attempt is when someone harms himself to try to end her life, but doesn't die. Uh, Suicide is a major public health problem. Um, One of the leading oh my god, how do you say? Yeah, leading causes of death in the United States, and the effects of suicide go beyond the person seeking to kill himself. It can also have uh, lasting effects on family, friends, and community. In my opinion, suicide is a big problem. Many people go to that extreme because they feel lonely. They have a lot of work that causes them stress, and yeah, there are really many reasons why people make the decision to commit suicide. Statistics um, Statistics report that it's more common for men to commit suicide, contrary to women. The number of women who commit suicide is lower. Yeah, it's very lower. And suicide is an extremely delicate and complex problem in which many causes are mixed, and by its nature, we can never understand that at all. Reasons behind the suicide, but as there is created oh my god, what do you say? Como, estamos más informados of mental health issues. There is also greater public understanding and understanding of the factors that can contribute of the no contribute to making such a decision. I think it's necessary to support the people around us. Possibly showing a little support to a person can help to do that. You can avoid losing a life due to suicide. Okay, now let's change the subject a bit and talk about tattoos. Yeah, tattoos is a form of body or skin modification, and which consists of tem- temporally or permanently. Oh my God, how do you say permanente? Permanently. Permanently altering the color of the skin, on which drawing a pattern of figura, or a text in its capture, which is captured with needles or other utensils that inject oh my god tinta, yeah, inject tinta or some other pigment into a person's dermis. Yeah. This is a fairly common practice, but men and women tattoo. Yeah, men and women tattoo in a normal way. It seems to me a good form of expression, and I think it's really an art. There is a bit of controversial because it is necessary to be very careful, and that the uh, con- conditions for ta- tattooing, el tatuador, el lugar donde te están tatuando, uh, are totally adequate, that the place is clean, that the adjuster that is used is new, and that the oh my god, ink, yeah, ink is tinta. Uh, yeah, the ink to be applied is not used with another person before. To make sure uh, you don't get an infection or disease. Mm, for this reason, it's very common that people with tattoos are not allowed to donate blood, and but it's um, oh my god, what do you say? Yeah, but it has been prevented that if the person doesn't suffer from any disease, and if it has been more than 5 years approximately, and since the tattoos was made, blood can be given. However, many conservative people disagree that tattoos, uh, and the tattooed people donate blood. In the street, it's pretty normal for people to be judged, juzged, by their appearance. They are tenacious, les niegan a job just because they are tattooed. But I think that having a tattoo does not define you as a person. A tattoo does not make you uh, worthless, worthless, or that they are less intelligent. But sorry, teacher, but the people who think that are really stupid. Yeah, well, I'm liberal with tattoos. It seems normal to me. Also, I will go back to our roots, the Mexicas, Mayas, Chimecas, and Uh, other cultures carried out this practice, yeah? It seems to me that it's a form of expression. You can put on your skin anything you imagine. Something significant, something you like, etc. Whatever. And it's a really, it's I already, yeah, already, yeah, already told you. I'm liberal with tattoos, but my mother is very conservative, and and the very time we talk about tattoos, I tell myself, if you get a tattoo, uh, yeah, if you get a tattoo, you forget that I exist. And me, yeah, okay, yeah, I forget you. And yeah, uh, she's very extreme in many ways, not just tattoos. Okay, honestly, it's in my plans to get at last 3 tattoos, maybe. The first one, I will be something related to my family that is significant. The second one, I will be about my career. For example, some chemical compound like serotonin. And the last, I will be a tattoo that refers to my personal taste. I like cartoons like Naruto, Dragon Ball, Spider-Man. Yeah, I I I will most likely get that Spider-Man tattoo because he's my favorite superhero. And I will also get a tattoo for anything of characters about Marvel comics. I really like this kind of animation. Well, my mom is more conservative about it, and she reacts immediately when I tell her that I want to get a tattoo. But it's better to apologize than ask permission. Yeah, for me. Oof. Okay. This is a quite controversial issue. Okay. Um, regarding the regulation within civil law, yeah. A parental adoption consists in that a child can be adopted and thus uh, legally the child of the two members of a couple composed of two people of the same sex, yeah, homoparental couple. And although it's not valid term in the most laws, yeah, legislaciones, yeah. In August 2010, in Mexico City, it became the first entity on the country to allow adoption in homoparental families. Previously, this article established that same-sex couple may not carry out joint or individual adoption. Uh, the Center of Social Studies and oh my god, Social Studies and Public Option of the Chamber of Deputy, oh my god, Deputies, Diputados, Cámara de Diputados, uh, revealed that 68% of Mexicans do not agree with adoption for same-sex couple. However, group of mothers and fathers of LGBT children in 15 entities agree that it's time to come out and support their children. However, according to the OMS, 90% of children raised by same-sex couple um, present problems such as stress, rebellion, grief, anxiety. Oh my God, how do you say ansiedad? Yeah, ansiedad and fear. The agency was based on 8 studies uh, from the United States and Great Britain, which include two, 251 interviews and testimonies of child with homosexual parents. And yeah, I remained neutral about the adoption of homoparental couples, and I preferred not to give my opinion on the matter. Yeah, well, that's all from me this year. I hope you have a nice day, and yeah, bye bye. See you later.